Hello there, everyone. Today we are getting ready for the Great Ohio Toy Show, and this is just me struggling in the morning as I get soap in my eye. And I thought I'd do a little bit of a get ready with me, what I do in a day type of snippet for this vlog, just for fun. I've got a 6-month-old kitten and a 5 to 6-year-old adult cat. I love them both with all my heart, and she is very vocal in the morning. And I've also got an 8-year-old Staffordshire who acts like he's a puppy, and he will faceplant into the door if I do not tell him to wait. So he is a handful, but I also love him. We also love to start our morning with some form of caffeine, like coffee or matcha. Today we went with some coffee. And I've also been trying to grow my mug collection because I love having a fun mug with my morning coffee. And lately, we've been reading Mask of Fear, Reign of the Empire book to prep for Andor Season 2. It's been a really interesting read. I read a little bit here and there in the mornings. And this morning we went with the This Is Fine Neil mug with everything on fire, because that is a straight mood. And gonna eat our protein oats and read a little bit of our book, and then we'll go ahead and head out to the toy show. But yeah, here's just a little snippet of my morning routine, and I hope you guys enjoy it. I'll see you out there. We made it to the car. We are finally ready. I had planned to leave a little bit earlier, but it didn't work out that way, which is fine. So we are headed out to the Great Ohio Toy Show, and it is hosted by one of the local toy shops around here. Route 68 Toys, toy plural, something like that. I'll tag them below as well. Yeah, it's one of the local shows, and apparently there's supposed to be like 700 vendors and a good amount from like out of the country. So it's not just Star Wars like vintage toys, but I'm sure we'll find a lot out there. There'll be other things like from other fandoms, other things that people collect. So I'm excited to go. I've never been. This is my first time going, and I'm excited to see what we can find and any good deals that may be there as well. So we'll see you out there. Alright, we made it to the fairground area. It's a pretty big parking lot, and I think I might have a ways to go to walk to get to the actual floor of where all the buildings are, where the vendors are going to be. It's going to be a trek. So we'll see how well we fare on the fairgrounds. But peep the Andor tee that I just recently got in. It's on like a vintage wash type of material. It's super comfortable, and it's an like oversized thing, but I love it in all its glory. It's not a good view, but I'm very proud, very happy with it. So we will see what we find out there. Okay, I think I'm supposed to be walking this way. I have no idea. So we're just gonna walk where we see all the buildings, and that's probably the correct direction. Oh yes, I see people heading that way. Perfect. It is a bit of a walk, but not too bad. If you've been to Disneyland or any amusement park, then you are well qualified for this small walk to the fairgrounds for the Great Ohio Toy Show. So These are such good prices, but I didn't bring enough cash. I need to find a place to go get cash. I really want that one. Or that one, the Jawa. But for some reason this one's like way cheaper. Alright, we stopped for a little break because it was getting real hot in the buildings, and then a booth was able to take my card, but there was an issue with it, and so I got stressed out, so I left. I got the thing, we were able to resolve it, but I was getting so sweaty because I was like, oh my gosh, I'm holding up the line, and my card is not working on their like card tapper thing, so I left to get some air out the sweat that was accumulating. But we have picked up a few things, which I'll show at the end of the day in the car, all the pickups. But we have just stopped to take a break and put hand sanitizer on our hands because we've been digging around a lot in boxes to try and find good stuff, and then also just to hydrate a little bit. I like the juice, so I brought my juice with me, super extra, in my backpack. So we're just gonna drink some juice and sit here and chill for a little bit before we go back into the buildings with the mass ton of people. So yeah, also got to meet a couple of new people. Was able to show my shirt and my Andor shirt, and they loved it, and at least I think they did. So if they're watching this sometime down the line, it was really good to meet you guys. They had some really cool stuff at their booth, gave me a discount. We chatted about Star Wars and Andor for a little bit, so it was a good time. It was really cool being able to talk with someone new or people that are new that I don't know about Star Wars at a toy show. It was a really cool little moment. So we're just gonna relax, and yeah, we'll continue on with our journey in the other buildings. I think I have like one or two more buildings to go through. We might pop back on another building because I still have a little bit of cash, because a lot of these booths only take cash, and I thought maybe more would take card, but only cash, and I only brought like $30, which is probably helping me with my budget, but you know. Oh my gosh. 1600. He's so cute. in the vehicle. We got here around 11 and it is 2:34. So we're here for a couple of hours. I got some really great stuff, but I actually was able to hang out with some friends. Yeah, baby! And we're gonna go ahead and go get some grub because I just had the oatmeal this morning. I didn't get anything at the toy show or anything. So we're gonna go get some za. And then later on, I'll go ahead and show everything I got. So yeah, we'll go get some grub. Maybe we'll try and show what we eat, and we'll see you later. Alright guys, we just finished eating and the pizza was really, really good. It was cheesin'. The cheese was cheesin'. I got a build your own pizza at this place and it was pretty decent. A little pricey, I would say, but it was good. So I wanted to go ahead and show everything that I got while I still had some natural daylight. We did our best with $30-something and we got some really good stuff. I was able to get some good steals and like just talk with some vendors, and I was able to get stuff for like reduced price and things like that. So it's been a really good day so far because we got some steals and the toy show was a lot of fun. It was really hot and more packed than I thought it would be. But yeah, so with our $30-something, the first thing that I did was I really wanted this Cantina band member, and so this was like $20, and so yes, that took a big chunk of my dinero, but I thought it was such a cool figure, a cool doll to have, and super random. And of course anyone would want like the entire band, but you know, your girl's on a budget because she got $30 in cash, so we got this for $20. So this was the first thing that I saw. And then I was walking around a little bit and saw some other booths and stuff, and I was able to find this AT-AT. It's like falling apart now, but it's fine. Alright, here we go. Alright, this tiny little AT-AT, I got him for $5. The guy was gonna give him to me for 10 because there was like this $200 set with like AT-ATs, some snow speeders, there was the sand crawler. It was a big set, and like for $200 it wasn't bad for everything you were getting, but your girl only had like $10-15-ish. So I was looking a little bit more in the set, and there was 2 AT-ATs, and I was like, this is a super random question, but what if I just took one of the AT-ATs? Because he was like, if you take the sandcrawler, because that's what I initially asked for, he was like, then it's hard to sell the whole set because that's such like a product or item that everyone like gravitates to or wants. And so I was like, all right, I get you, I feel you. So then I asked about the AT-AT, and he was like, yeah, that can be like $10, because like if you divide the 17 pieces in the set by 200, it's about like $10-11 per item. And so I was like, okay, no problem. And then we were just chatting, and I had my Andor shirt on, and we started talking about Star Wars, and this guy was the sweetest, and he was like, you know what, I'll give it to you for $5. And I was like, thank you, I love it. So I'm really excited to put him on my shelves. And so that was the second item we got, and it was just a really cool conversation. Like I said earlier in a previous recording, that it was just a really cool time to be able to chat with other Star Wars fans and like connect, because I just moved out here, and so it's just cool to meet other people that love the same fandom that you do. And was like, they were asking about my shop and my shirt, and they were loving on Andor just as much as me. We're pumped for the second season. So it was all around for this little AT-AT, definitely worth it, and it was a great time stopping by at their booth. So got this bad boy. And then after that, I was walking around, and your girl really had no monies left. But then I came across a booth that had or that took card. And so I saw this speeder along with another speeder from Solo, and like a piece has come off. I got it. All right, so there was this speeder, and then next to this speeder, one of the, I think it's the Return of the Jedi speeders on Endor, there was this speeder. I forget the character's name from the clan that Solo and Kira encounter, but this speeder from Solo. Gotta do the display. Oh my gosh, almost fell off. Okay, so this said it was $25, and I was like, oh, because I couldn't find the price tag on this guy because it was like at the bottom and it was crowded and I couldn't see. So then I was like, oh, is it 25 like all together? And then the lady was like, no, it's gonna be 40 for both of them. And I was like, oh, okay, because it was gonna be 45 because this is 20 and this is 25. And I was like, oh, okay, I'll just get the larger one. And then she was like, you know what, I'll give both of these speeders to you for $35. So I got this big boy right here from Solo. It looks super cool, comes with the figure with a Return of the Jedi speeder for $35, which is not bad at all. And I was able to use my card, and that's the only thing I used my card for. So after that, we went and sat down for a little bit because it was hot, and I was able to meet up with some friends. Millennium Workshop, Rex, he's super cool. If you need any 3D prints, helmets, literally anything you can think of for like cosplay or collecting, like he does it all. And he's amazing, and so you should definitely reach out to him if you need any of those types of items. And he's super detailed and like OCD about all the things that he makes, so you know it's of good quality. So be sure to check out his page. And then I also met up with my other friend Billy, Toy Bills. He also is a big collector, and so we just chatted for a little bit, and then we got back up and went throughout the rest of the buildings that we hadn't tackled yet. And your girl had like $10 left-ish, $5-10. We had some floating cash in our purse, so I was able to get 2 more items. Later on, we were able to pick up this cute Stormtrooper mug, and if you guys watch my stories on Instagram, usually once a week I'm posting some type of Star Wars mug with my morning coffee, and so I had to get him because he's super cute and I wanted to add him to my growing mug collection. Because morning coffee is magical, I look forward to it, or morning matcha. I rotate between the two, and so I just love having really cute cups to enjoy in the mornings. And last but not least, another good steal. And you know your girl had to get another book to add to her growing library of encyclopedias and all that stuff. I got the Star Wars Universe, the illustrated Star Wars Universe, art by Ralph McQuarrie. And so this was $5, which is not bad at all. And so yeah, so with our last $10, we got a mug and a book, and I mean that's pretty on point for my daily, because I have a growing collection of encyclopedias that I thoroughly enjoy to look through and gain all the knowledge about the Star Wars universe. Stay tuned for new designs for Andor inspired designs. Stay tuned for Lives of Jedi Survivor, and then Andor coverage for sure. And then we might even do some reaction videos to Star Wars Celebration announcements. Who knows? I've never done those types of videos, so we'll see. Anyways, thank you so much for journeying along for my vlog today. The toy show did not disappoint. So many great finds, and had a really, really good time with all the new people that I met and friends that I've been able to chat with through this page and become friends with. So we will see you in the next video. Bye for now.